Hey, Travis.
Mm-hmm.
Spoons are still that thing that you eat soup with, right?
Well, you still eat soup with your hands for some reason. But for the rest of us, yes.
Ah, okay. And horses still don't exist, right?
Yes.
Okay. And last one. Squidy's last name is Tentacles, right?
What? No, it's Thompson.
Travis, I'm pretty sure it's Tentacles.
Matt, in the 15 years we've known Squiddy, have you thought his last name was Tentacles this whole time?
What? No, I just thought maybe it's one of those Goldstein things.
Goldstein. Do you mean Berenstain?
Yeah, that's the one.
Matt, they're literally bears. How can you fuck that? You know what? Never mind. You don't read.
Travis, I'm telling you, something is wrong. Ever since we started this skit, I could feel it. Most things are still the same. You're you, I'm me, hands are still for soup, but I haven't been able to pinpoint it until now. I think Squidy's last name is supposed to be Tentacles, and it's not. I think we've been Goldstained.
Berenstain.
Berenstain, right.
No, we haven't been. Squiddy is literally in the other room. Why don't you just ask him?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Squiddy.
Yeah?
What's your last name?
It's Thompson. Haven't you known that?
Are you sure it's not Tentacles?
Yeah, you're thinking of SpongeBob.
Okay. And we've not been mysteriously swept away by unseen forces to a parallel universe where every single thing is exactly the same except your last name is Thompson instead of Tentacles?
No?
Oh. Hey, Travis, do you want to go Photoshop Knuckles into Molly's game?
Do I?
Hey guys? Could one of you help me open this? Guys? Guys?
Gaelic is pretty funny. Gaelic.
Is it gay?
Hamlet.
Ready?
Just do fucking show.
I gotta wait for.
Just do it. Just say the thing. Just say the fucking thing, Travis. Just say it.
It's midnight somewhere. So por qué no los dos?
Yeah. Three white guys with a YouTube show. Bold and fresh, super bitchin', never been done before. Welcome to the show. How's everybody's week's been?
Sorry, I just had a Vietnam-style war flashback because
Yeah?
we live in hell. What I want to do is I want to establish our own canon and look back at the glory days. I want to rehash our own origin story, which, as you know, of course, means we have to go over our various crimes and misdemeanors. So once upon a time, there was a card game. This was before you could play that card game on motorcycles. I was a giant fucking loser going into junior high because I had that thing memorized like religion. So that was my thing. And I would play this all the time. I don't know why I'm dancing around the name of it, but what I would do is obsess over it completely, like I have brain trauma, to the point where I had everything in the game memorized. It turns out I wasn't the only person in my junior high school who liked this card game. They wore a shirt one day, and I was like, oh, that's a cool shirt. I know what all of those are. And he was like, who the fuck are you? Luckily, he wasn't like a jerk. And so he's like, hey, I'm friends with actually one of the cool kids. Do you want to see our trading card game Contraband? I met up with them, and that's where this guy was there, because he was once upon a time the coolest kid in the school.
Surprise, I'm the guy.
They had the stuff. So I was looking through their cards, just like following them, not realizing that we were crossing the street across a very busy road that now has a traffic light and a crosswalk. I didn't realize what we were doing until we were completely across the street with a bunch of other kids, and one of them yells, "Cop!"
He grabbed a 40, smashed it on the ground, and yelled, "Scatter!"
That's legitimately what happened. So we were literally running through construction site homes and scattering, running from these school district cops. Literally our first outing as potential friends. It was the running of the pigs, you could say.
We ran from cops for Yu-Gi-Oh related
reasons.
My junior high experience was far different from that when I interacted with the cops.
Didn't you go to a church school?
Yes. The thing that my friend group got the cops called on us for was actually probably really a crime. I do want to preface this by saying the person who was the quote-unquote victim of this was their idea. Back when I was at this school, when I was in junior high, we had a computer curriculum basically because it was a Christian school, so it wasn't a private school that had money. Long story short, that led to a few of the people who were just like wanting to getting it over with way early.
I'm gonna pause you right there to ask the very important question: how easy was it to get to pornography?
Very hard, actually.
No, it wasn't hard.
We were some of those kids that basically just finished that shit early as fuck. Like we had
so you could dick around.
Right. We had 3 months at the end of the school year where we basically had nothing left to do. This friend group of mine, we're all hanging out one day. We were not allowed to be in the classroom because we were distracting to other kids that hadn't finished everything so far. One day when we were really bored, one of the kids gets an idea. He says, "Hey, you know the telephone post out in the front? You should tape me to it." Yeah, so you've heard this story before.
Hey, no, you need to provide more context on what we mean when we say telephone post.
So it's a cell tower.
It's not your typical wood telephone line.
No, this is a giant fucking cell tower. The other thing is that school is literally right off of an incredibly busy road. So there are cars driving by this place literally 24/7.
It is a highway.
We get him up. We used probably 4 rolls of duct tape because of how wide this fucking beam is. So we had him suspended up because he weighed 35 pounds. Initially, we were just going to leave him up for a little bit and see what happened and then cut him down. We got back into the room that we were supposed to be in. We got to talking about something or doing something. I don't remember exactly what. It was 2 hours later. We found out about the fact that he was still up there. So eventually we get called up to the principal's office. And we're not sure why. Cops legitimately did show up specifically for that incident. We didn't get in legal trouble.
You got in trouble.
We got in trouble, but not legal trouble.
So that was a fun episode, and here are the various crimes we've committed. Right?
In the comments, put your favorite war crime.
Definitely not the crimes you've committed.
Yeah, don't put those on the internet, unless you're us and you were a minor.
Yeah.
Or they've gone past the statute of limitations.
What's the statute of limitations for duct taping someone to a cell tower?
It's really easy to make a mess in here.
Well, it would help if you didn't just throw shit wherever you wanted.
Hey, I know where I put everything in here, alright? I know exactly why I put this right. Look, at least I know where it is now.
It's gonna look like we don't know what the hell we're doing if we just take all this shit and just throw it in a closet or something.
The time has come.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
I think I am. It's time for a trip to
the Container Store!
Hey, Container Store. My Venmo is @TravisHymas. Just in case. It's the Container Store. They got lots of stuff, but it's mostly containers. It's the Container Store. They got lots of sizes for all your crap. It's the Container Store. Don't forget a shelf for your anime figures. It's the Container Store. A far more affordable midlife prices. It's the Container Store.
Container Store! Container Store!
It's the Container Store.
Container Store! Container Store!
It's the Container Store.
Container Store! Container Store!
It's the Container Store!
Container Store! Container Store!
fucking crypto is wild, man. Have you seen some of the pump and dump?
Who was the big clan that just did? Was it FaZe?
It was face.
It was FaZe.
It's always FaZe.
What
It's
was
literally
but
always
it was?
FaZe.
Was it FaZe Coin? Is that what it was called?
No,
or-
no, it was. I shit you not. Save the kids coin.
I remember that.
If you haven't watched the CopyZilla like expose shit on
I'll
it,
post. I'll put a link or
It's-
something.
it is wild. But
Yeah.
don't worry, FaZe Clan fans. The world's greatest detective is on the case to figure out which FaZe Clan member needs to be kicked out this week.
I'm betting it's Banks.
Because we are actually going to experience the Batman FaZe Clan crossover comic
hold on,
book.
I'm not ready for this.
The Batman will be teaming up with certain members of FaZe, specifically not the one behind Save the Kids Coin.
That's probably a good choice.
It will include, and these are real human beings, I swear to God, FaZe Banks, as previously mentioned,
Woo!
FaZe Apex, FaZe Temper, FaZe Rain.
I know that one.
That's one word, but FaZe Adept is 2 words. And FaZe Rug,
I know Rug also.
and finally FaZe Blaze. And literally any gamer tag is just words now. These are names that they're putting on legal contracts. Some fucking guy is running around calling himself Rug, and some company paid him presumably more money than I will ever see in my lifetime to put FaZe in front of that.
Yeah.
But if FaZe wants to put their name in front of my name, I'm okay with that.
I want to talk about Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Game whips.
A thing about Yakuza Like a Dragon is that the game starts once you hit chapter 4. That's when you can play the game.
To be clear, Yakuza Like a Dragon is a Japanese role-playing game.
I'm gonna cut
With-
this out and insert it before.
With so many mini games in it, that it's very possible to literally play hours and hours and hours and have no idea what the fuck is going on in the storyline.
Nothing. I'm master of go-karting, except for the guy that's too cowardly to face me till chapter like 15 or something. You fucking heard me, bro. I will go-kart you any day. I am the businessman. I businessed so hard.
Dude.
Number 1 business. We were talking about it the other day, and Travis was like talking about the total amount of time he put into the game, and he's like, oh, I think I put like somewhere around 60 hours. I had 60 hours when I hit chapter 5.
What were you doing that whole time? What were you actually
A
doing?
lot of patchy slots, baby. Let's go. And then also becoming number 1 businessman.
Can you explain that a little bit more?
No. I'm gonna let them
So-
use their imagination.
So you're a real businessman in that you don't even know how you got your money?
Nope. Live from
Yeah.
inside Jeff Bezos' house. I made the numbers go up, and then the numbers were in my wallet. Sorry. I made the numbers go...
Unless he's litigious about this, and therefore we are talking about Elon Tusk, who is Pigman.
Yeah.
On the Rick and Morty note, have you seen the weird ad bumpers that they put out for the season finale of that? They did, in fact, script all of those and showed him the bits from the show that he would be imitating and whatnot, and literally told him for the 100 years bit to become unhinged. So apparently they actually like shot multiple takes of him just standing over that poor kid just yelling the 100 years Rick and Morty Adventures.com forever.
I want Christopher Lloyd just hovering over me.
Oh, Christopher Lloyd and Matt, 100 years, Matt. Matt and Christopher forever. Never gonna let you go, Matt. I'm Christopher Lloyd. So, on that note, though, now that we've crossed that Rubicon, who else should play a Rick Sanchez?
So, infinite universes, correct?
Yeah.
So that means that, in theory, there is at least one universe where Rick is basically Machete.
Danny Trejo.
Considering Machete is literally in the show, yeah.
I got one for you. Did you know Christopher Lloyd was a co-star with one Danielle DeVito way back on Taxi?
All they have to do is just edit clips from Always Sunny and just put the blue hair on, because it's the exact... I'm the trash man!
But also, I so desperately just want to hear him say wubba lubba dub dub.
If they can get him for a fucking Discord commercial, they can get him for that. The only thing that they can't get him for is to be a Pikachu.
So, Danny, you get it now?
You know Discord means not getting along, right?
So now that you've had all that time to think, Matt, who else could play Rick Sanchez?
We have to pretend that we're in 1999 for this answer. Can we all agree on that right now? Put your hands in the pact, or I'm not telling you the answer. Pretend we're in 1999. Okay. You can't see, but Squidy's doing it. Michael Richards? Cosmo Kramer? But way before the racism. Again, we all agreed we're in 1990.
So there's nothing unsavory about this character right now.
In 1999.
To be fair, in 1999, this wasn't recorded, so...
Wait, hold on. When did Michael Richards get
Say the gamer.
canceled?
You could just get Jason Alexander at that point.
Nah. I don't want to see George Costanza as Rick.
He'd be a funny Morty.
He would be a funny Morty, though.
So this brings up the obvious question then. Who's the live action Morty?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Rick!
It's can I borrow the keys to the spaceship? Nothing matters. Come watch TV.
I'm gonna go with the obvious answer for mine. The kid who played Junie in Spy Kids 3.
Do you know what's wild about the Spy Kids canon? It's technically canon to Machete.
Wait. This is true. It's
Yeah,
actually
That's,
canon.
that's where he first appeared.
That is canonically the
character.
same
the same
character.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's
I wonder if we'll ever get Machete kills in space.
I don't. There was one more thing I wanted to talk about, but I didn't fucking remember because I didn't write it down because I'm a dipshit and I thought about it at work. I got nothing.
Well, since you don't have any ideas, we can try my last idea. You know, the one, the call-in line.
Oh, no, I hate. Can we not do that, dude? It's just gonna be some guy with his thing.
No, it won't. That doesn't happen anymore. People do this. People do this on Twitch all the time. It's fine. It's fine.
All right.
Do you have another idea how to wrap this up?
I could learn the samba.
We don't have that much time.
Fine, just do the call.
All right. So
Don't blame
for
me
our
for the
new
crap.
segment, we're going to be taking your calls and answering your questions. So we have a number, which you'll see at the bottom of the screen, 1-800-BELOW-ME. So give us a call at this number, and we will literally answer you. It'll be a video call. Don't ask how that works. And don't worry about it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just give us a call.
Just open the lines. Oh yeah, they're open. Okay.
It's
Is Squiddy or the lines are open, right?
yeah, they're open. We just have no calls.
how about now?
Nope, still nothing.
How about now?
No. Wait. Actually, hang on, just one sec.
Wow.
Yeah, we've got somebody. Let me put them up real quick. Hello, caller. You're on with It's Midnight Somewhere.
God, is his dick out?
No.
No, I screened for that before we.
Well, hello. What do you want to talk about on the show tonight?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Patriots. This is Remington Calling Son, calling in from www.americafact.gov/America// I love my gun wife / this is America!
We don't do plugs here.
But that was my whole point in calling in.
Also, that's not how a website works.
Also that's worse than our
Don't you
YouTube channel.
cuts dare tell me how to run the internet machine!
What do you actually want to talk about, sir?
I'm here to drop some knowledge on you today. You see, yesterday I was poking around on the old internet with my old internet machine, and I was looking around for a recipe to smoke a whole hog, snout to anus. But I wanted to figure out a way to do it with my gun wife!
Wait,
That's
is it a wife who's a gun, or is it a...
Yes, I married my gun because I love that gun! Yes, and it is incredibly sanitary.
Okay. That's fine. I'm sure it's beautiful. Continue.
Sorry about that. I think I got a little carried away there. But you see, yesterday, I was going on the internet because I was looking up a recipe to smoke that whole hog. And so I started looking that up on meatpoundersclub.net. Clearly, the premier place to get recipes for smoking meat.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Well, you know what happens when your computer gets a virus and it goes to like the blue screen and kind of goes all screwy? Well, that's what happened. And clearly, this is a plot by the Antifa to stop me from doing my American duty of smoking and eating a whole hog from snout to anus.
That, sir, are you sure that it's not just that your computer is broken?
Oh, clearly the communists are coming after my freedom to enjoy a hog's anus as a midnight snack to keep me weak and compliant, like the Antifa lettuce munching soy boys. I will not be silenced! I will not be left hungry! McDonald's is continuing to be pizza with an inside job!
Sir, you really need to call your tech support for your computer instead of a YouTube show. I know we look like we're IT people.
No! I will not be made to call tech support! I will not be left hungry! The McPizza was an inside job! 7-Eleven was a part-time job!
I can't get him off. He's too tech savvy. He's cut my access to the screen.
Just cut the